Hello YouTube. Welcome to the newest member of my play toys. A 14-foot cabin cruiser. Don't know if she runs yet, but she was last titled or last in the water in 2006. 6 years ago. So with any luck, we should be able to get the old girl up and running. I'm going to try to turn the motor over here in a few minutes. We got to find two ends for the battery. And other than that, see right there's a 2003 sticker, faded. Got a little bit of work to do to her. Like scrape old dead paint off, repaint it. There's the 06 sticker. It's got a 1966 Mercury 90 on it. 95 horsepower inline straight 6. Yeah, buddy. And there's the fuel tank that is in it. I got to pull out and clean out and all that good snazzy stuff. I don't know how many gallons that is, but I may put a bigger one in it when it's all said and done with, because I don't believe that right there going to tote a Mercury 90 very far. I wouldn't think it would anyway, unless it's about a 40 or 50 gallon one, and I don't think it's quite that big. It might be a 10 gallon. 10 gallon just ain't going to cut it in my boat. I'm going to have about a 20 or a 30. So when I go out, I can stay out most of the day. Luckily. There's the little, I got to replace that one piece of wood right there that's rotten. Nice brake back trailer. You can see it's got the old 1966 Mercury controllers on it, but they still work. Old steering wheel shaft and steering wheel needs to be replaced. Got a marine band antenna already on it, which is an added bonus. I wasn't expecting that, but I got one of those laying out there under my old boat shed now. So all I got to do is do a little work to it, and I can use the mount and put a 2-meter antenna on that mount, or put another one on the other side for 2 meters and have one for marine band. It's got an air horn up on top of the boat. A top light for the cabin. There's the bow light right there. A nice big old bow light. Now let me get over in the boat and I'll show y'all the inside. If I don't bust my butt. It's only got 2 seats on it right now, but that's subject to change. This right here's the captain's chair. I'm gonna put a taller seat on the captain's chair, I do believe, because I'm not that fond of this one. But that piece of wood right there, I'm gonna take that piece out and redo it to the cabin. Most of the time driving this, though, I'll probably be standing up. The floor in the boat's got a piece of wood over the fiberglass. I'm going to take that apart and make sure it's got some flotation in it. But let's adjourn into the cabin, shall we? You got to squat down and get on your hands and knees, basically. But yeah, cabin ain't in too bad a shape. Cabin actually looks pretty good. And nice thing about this cabin is piece of carpet won't stay down. I'm gonna have to glue it down. I can do that number right there. Do that number right there. Do that. And that, now I can look out the front of the boat. Get a little wet up there on the bow. pretty much. Pretty much right there's my coax for the antenna. There's a radio mount, which I'm gonna put a 2 meter right there, I do believe. You can definitely tell the carpet's from the 60s or the 70s rather. I'm 6'1" and I'm laying on this side comfortably, so 2 people 6'1" could sleep in this boat, no problem. I mean, my head's almost up against the backboard here, but other than that, I'm on the bed now. I've always wanted a cabin cruiser. I don't know why I've always wanted it, because I'm a fisherman, not a stay on the water kind of guy overnight, but it's nice to have this. Now I can go camping and not have to worry about camping on the island. I can camp in my boat. And I can fish out the little area in the back. Plenty enough room for me and one other person to fish. Just got to figure out how I'm going to do a trolling motor on it now. Which I can walk up on the front. Front's plenty strong enough to hold one person up there fishing. So what I may do is put me a seat up there. In fact, I may take one of those seats and mount up there. And put a long shafted trolling motor off the bow of it. And go that route. But I'm so looking forward to getting this one in the water to where it ain't funny. This is kind of comfortable actually, laying in here in this cabin. Now, let me put my window back down and I'll show you the rest of the boat. Ah, come on. Ah, shit. Okay. Then we got that down. Open this little cubby hole up right here. Got a little bit of storage right there on the bow. Put a little whatnots up in there. And I could put a lock in that. Just to keep little valuables in. Then I got to cut a board to fit right across in this opening to make it into a full bed, but other than that, it ain't bad. Now, I got a little doodad right here that goes over the back of the motor back there and tilts it up while I'm trolling. Got me an anchor. And got me a set of earmuffs for the foot, which we might be going to try to crank this thing up after a while. After I make sure it's still turns over. I have to go get me a gallon of gas. She's a little wet right there from when I washed her, but other than that, she's in good shape. And then after a while, I got to go out yonder and clean out my side of the boat shed right there, and do that to it. I got to finish doing the wiring where my buddy started on it, and he stopped. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the seats it's got in it right now, so that and this wall's got to be replaced. But other than that, it ain't too bad of a boat. You can see that door, that hinge is off this one. I got to fix that today. These I'm gonna pull out and close the hole up on. Probably put me a light right here to shine down into the boat. You see, driving, I'll be standing up like this anyway. Steering ain't in that bad of shape. Well, yeah, it is. It done quit steering now. There we go. Yep, I'm gonna have to redo that. I'm definitely gonna have to redo the steering box, because it ain't working. It's broke. Oh well, I can redo that and finish redoing the wiring. Here's the key switch my buddy wired up and put on it. So that's about it for now. I'm gonna make sure all the lights work here in a little bit. Y'all take care. Like I said, this is my newest play toy, so let me get back to work on it. Owner, and I got to think up of a name for. Anyway, catch y'all later. Bye.